Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're looking at MAMO. This token just launched, as you can see here. It launched back in May, but recently it has found its way towards Coinbase and some other centralized exchanges, as you can see here. Now the token is doing really well with limited listing. It already has a market cap of 61 million, which I would say is a lot, and they are doing something really interesting. So I'll just open the app in just a second. So this is what they are doing. So basically this is a bot that compounds and does a DeFi for you basically. So basically you create a MAMO account, you deposit some funds. So these funds can be in USD coin or Bitcoin, or even this is a Coinbase Bitcoin, as you can see here, and or even the MAMO token itself, and you basically watch your money grow. So it may seems like a Ponzi scheme, so at least that's what it looks like if you just look at these things, but they are doing something really interesting. So this is how it works. So basically when you deposit USDC or even Bitcoin, these goes to dedicated smart contracts, and these are linked to your wallet, as you can see here. When funds get deposited, as you can see here, these are basically allocated to USDC slash cbBTC to Moonwell or Morpho wards, as you can see here. After that, you earn interest paid by the borrowers of Moonwell or Morpho in USDC or even cbBTC, plus earn additional tokens which would be Well and Morpho. These are basically multiple yield streams without extra effort, as you can see here. MAMO quickly collects all earnings, as you can see, and when rewards reach like $5, MAMO swaps them into more of underlying assets, which would be like USDC or even Coinbase BTC, where a cow swap with prices double checked by channeling oracles, as you can see. So that means it is much safer. Of course things can go wrong since it's doing via smart contract, but again it seems like that's pretty good. So but it only does that when condition makes sense. Basically after that it compounds interest and rewards, and all rewards tokens are folded back into your MAMO account, your account balance. After that, if you want your funds, you can just withdraw them, and they have an instant withdrawal, as you can see here. And even if Morpho or even if the MAMO goes out of business or it is offline, you still control your smart contract since it's connected to your wallet, as you can see here. Now if MAMO ships an upgrade and you don't want to update it, you just you get you get the clear prompt and you decide what to do. Now of course I think this seems like it is a safe way to handle things, but again it is a smart contract and things can go wrong, like any exploit or anything like that can still hurt it, but again as of now it's looking really well. Now they are offering a pretty high APY and it is variable, it doesn't stay there. So there is also APY for the Coinbase BTC, and there is APY for the MAMO token itself. Now if you look here, it is powered by Base Moonwell Virtual, and they seems to have found a really good system. And if you look here, it is built by the builders from X, Left, Coinbase, Amazon, Apple. So it seems like that they have something really interesting going on. And if you look here, there is also a Coinbase CEO tweeting and interacting with the MAMO team, as you can see here. He basically signed up, as you can see, which is Brian Armstrong. So I think that may be the reason why the token itself ended up getting listed on the Coinbase. It could be, but again it seems like that it has found a big success as of now. Now again this is the explanation from cbTalk, as you can see here. He basically says the interest will keep compounding. On-chain agent is balancing fund between Moonwell as well as Morpho Labs, depending on the liquidity, and rewards are redeemed and deposited into your account automatically once it believes it reaches a minimum of $5. So this is, I think, a big thing, and they are doing a really good thing. Now if we just look at the recent news happening on the X account, as you can see here, so the Coinbase ended up adding Aerodrome Finance to their app, as you can see. So basically now users can trade directly from the Coinbase app and interact with Aerodrome itself, so that's pretty good. Now what this does is trading activity on Aerodrome grows, so will the fees the MAMO earns and passes directly to MAMO depositors. So basically this will easily benefit the MAMO platform itself and the MAMO user. So that is, I think, a pretty big thing. Now if we talk about the token itself, it has a max supply of 1 billion, and they did not give max supply, or they just airdrop like 10%, and 10% goes to the liquidity pool of Coinbase BTC, and 15% for the virtuous liquidity pool, and 25% for the treasury, and 25% for the platform development, and 15% to the team. So they don't have any venture capital allocation, so I think that is pretty good. So what this means that this coin won't have that much sell pressure when the team as well as the other entities such as platform itself gets the token. So I think that's pretty good. So now if you look at the team tokens, they have a 6 months cliff followed by the 24 months of monthly vesting, so I would say that's pretty good. After that we have virtuals LP locked, Coinbase BTC LP locked, so I would say that's pretty good. Overall, I think the token itself seems to be a pretty good one. Again, if we look at the demand of the coin, as of now the token is only listed on like Coinbase and LBank, and I think in the future it could actually find its way towards Binance or even other exchanges, and once it does that, I think we could be looking at a pretty good leg up from this coin. As of now it seems to be following this green trend line that I would like it to retest, but again, as of now there's a higher possibility that it would retest around this blue trend line. So as of now I would be looking at a correction as low as 11 cent or even 12 cent, if that makes sense, and if it makes that correction, after that I think it could actually go and hit a new all-time high. Again, if you're interested in this coin, I think it would be better to wait at least till the coin hits like 12 cent or even like 13 cent, because that seems to be the pretty good entry point for this coin as of now. But if it breaks this blue trend line, I would be looking at as low as 96 or 9.1 or even 9.2 cent, because that this green trend line is another trend line that is also very strong. And if the coin doesn't, let's say that it continues to go up, so what I would be looking at would be this. So if it does continues to go up, as of now I would be looking at a new all-time high, which would be around here in this exact channel. As you can see here, it is following this channel, so I would be looking at like 27 cent or even like 30 cent, or even it could be like 25 cent as well. So I think if it goes for a new all-time high, this trend line is my target, and if it reaches around this trend line, which would be the blue one, I would be still okay with it. And I think after hitting this trend line, it can continue and hit new all-time high again as well. But again, as of now the token seems to be really strong, and it is following this this channel, so I would be looking at a retest of around 11 or 12 cent as of now. Again, things can go wrong for this token if there is exploit or anything, but as of now it seems like everything seems to be fine. So hopefully I think it can retest around this trend line, this blue trend line, around 11 or like 12 or even 14 cent, and after that it can hit a new all-time high around 28 cent or even 30 cent. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.